Have you ever felt a sharp pang of Instagram staring at a stranger's perfectly curated vacation? Or maybe you've wondered why a single, small criticism from a boss can completely ruin your week, even when everything else is going right. That feeling of being not enough, it's exhausting. It's that tightening in your chest when you compare your behind-the-scenes reality with everyone else's highlight reel. But here is the truth that might save you some sleepless nights. This isn't a personal failing. You aren't insecure or broken. You are simply running an ancient biological program that you never agreed to install. Welcome to The Last Read, books for your ears, wisdom for your life. Today, we are cracking open The Status Game by Will Storr. Think of this book as the red pill. It exposes the invisible matrix of human behavior we've been trapped in since birth. In this groundbreaking work, Storr argues that our relentless drive for validation isn't vanity, it's a survival mechanism. He writes that status is a resource as real as oxygen or water. To your brain, status isn't just about being popular, it is literally about staying alive. Think back to our hunter-gatherer ancestors. If you fell to the bottom of the tribe's pecking order 50,000 years ago, you didn't just get uninvited to a party, you ate last, you didn't find a mate, and if you were expelled, that was a death sentence. So we evolved a hypersensitive alarm system, a subconscious radar constantly scanning the room asking, am I respected? Am I safe? Storr calls us status-seeking monkeys. Inside your head, right now, there is a status detection system, like a video game heads-up display, constantly measuring your rank. The problem is, this ancient software hasn't caught up to modern life. We aren't competing with 30 people in a tribe anymore. We are competing with millions on social media. We are walking around with a survival mechanism that treats a lack of retweets or a snarky email as a threat to our very existence. So, how do we play this game? Storr identifies 3 distinct modes of play that govern almost every human interaction. Once you know their names, you cannot unsee them. First, there is the dominance game. This is the oldest mode, ruled by fear and force. It's the playground bully or the dictatorial boss. In this game, status is taken, not earned. It works, but it's fragile. If you rule by fear, you have to sleep with one eye open. Second, we have the virtue game. If dominance is about being strong, virtue is about being good. This drives religions, political movements, and even online cancel culture. You gain status by signaling your moral purity and judging those who break the rules. But Storr warns of toxic morality, where we destroy people's reputations to feel like heroes in our own story. Finally, there is the success game. This is the engine of civilization. It's about competence, gaining status by being useful to the tribe. It gave us the polio vaccine and the iPhone. But it has a trap. The finish line keeps moving. You climb the ladder only to find there is always someone above you. And what happens when we crash? What happens when the game turns against us? We encounter what Storr calls the nuclear bomb of human emotion: humiliation. When we lose status, we break. Humiliation isn't just sadness, it is the annihilation of the self. This is why road rage happens. When someone cuts you off, they aren't just delaying you, they are signaling that you don't matter. Your brain reacts with humiliated fury to repair your status. It's a dangerous dynamic that explains everything from nasty divorces to geopolitical violence. So, if the game is this rigorous and the stakes are this high, how do we win without destroying ourselves? Storr suggests a strategy built on 3 pillars: warmth, sincerity, and competence. The most effective way to get status is actually to give it away. We tend to hoard status, but when you offer someone warmth, signaling you aren't a threat, and sincerity, playing fairly, you disarm them. When you listen to someone or validate them, you hand them a small moment of prestige. And because humans are reciprocal, they instinctively want to raise your status in return. The ultimate lesson of the status game is that you cannot win because there is no end to the game. The goal isn't to conquer the leaderboard, it's to understand the rules so you don't get crushed by them. It's about playing a game of status generosity rather than status theft.
If you want to master these rules and see the board for yourself, the link to the book is in the description. Do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button to the last read so you don't miss the keys to unlocking your own psychology. Remember, the meaning of life is not to win, it's to play. See you in the next episode.